Hello guys, good afternoon. You welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. If you're hearing from me for the first time, I'm a Nigerian who lives in South Africa with my family, and I make various content. So please do well to hit on the subscribe button, just a click away from you, and when you do hit on the bell sign, that's where you'll be notified of my subsequent videos. Okay, and to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And these are from some of the clips from my holidays, okay, in Cape Town, South Africa, as a Nigerian migrant who lives here in South Africa. Okay, so yes, as usual, we are talking about, in this video actually, we are talking about the reasons why I think South Africa is one of the best African countries. Yes. Some people may not, I feel as though it's an opinion, and I always tell people on my channel, everyone's opinion is valid. And yeah, it's when you talk about all these things, it's all about people putting forth their opinion and giving reasons for their opinions. Okay, so I am a Nigerian, like you know, and I live in South Africa. I've been living in South Africa for over 10 years. That's 1 decade, and I have reasons why I make videos when I want to talk about South Africa. Okay, so guys, when I'm saying these things, I'm not trying for you to misunderstand me, and I'm not saying that South Africa as a country has no flaws. No, there's no country in the world that has no flaws. Not anyone, both first world and developing economy like South Africa. However, and also, I'm not also comparing South Africa to Nigeria or any other country. Yeah, I may compare low-key, but yeah, I'm not comparing. Okay, I'm just trying to say why I think, the reasons why I think South Africa is one of the best African countries. Yes, it may not be when I say something is one of the best, not necessarily that it's the best in every way. It means that it has a lot of things that makes it good enough to be part of the best. Okay, it may not necessarily be the best, but it has things that I can say these are some of the things that actually make it, you know, part of the best. One of the best means that it's one of the best. May not be the best, but it's one of the best, and it can also be the best. Okay, if you know, you know. All right, so number one reason why I think South Africa is one of the best African countries is the system of South Africa. As much as things may be fluctuating in the past years, but I still think, you know, comparing to other African countries, I'm not comparing, but I'm comparing. Okay, so you know, when we want to talk about other African countries and South Africa, the system of South Africa is top notch. South Africa is a country with systems, and most of those systems still work, and those systems work across board. Not that a system works, okay, but it works across board. Okay, let me give an instance. When I want to talk about healthcare in Nigeria and in South Africa, there are some states in Nigeria and or even some cities in Nigeria that their healthcare can be compared with that in America. Okay, all right, but do those healthcare, does it go across board? Do you understand? What you can find in Abuja, Nigeria, or Lagos, can you find it in the east or in one of the rural areas? So that's the difference. As much as I will say that the difference, there's still difference between in South Africa between the urban and rural area, but the difference is not so much, in the sense that, okay, if there is a hospital that is in an urban area that is doing very well, even if their rural areas are around there, you know, it won't be so far away from those in the rural area. Do you understand? So that is what I mean by South Africa having a system that works across board. Meanwhile, in this clip, my daughter is crying. She wants to keep living in Cape Town. She doesn't want to go home. You can see her crying. That's by the way. I just thought to say it was funny. I had to get her in camera. She doesn't want to go home. I told her that I will come back to Cape Town, and that I was just trying to console her, and that was my wedding anniversary. So say happy wedding anniversary to me on the comment section, and that will be appreciated. And this was our last day in Cape Town, and we are on our way to just do 1 or 2 finishing touches, return our rented car, and then the next day we should be leaving. Okay, yeah. So the first thing, it has a system that works across board. So when you want to compare it with other countries, do other countries have a system that work across board? I used in a video I made, about when I came to South Africa earlier. When I came to Mtata, it was almost similar to, Humansdorp. It was similar to Jeffreys Bay. It was similar to, I'm just talking about some cities in the Eastern Cape. It was, they have similarities. Their urban area look similar. You find ShopRite, you find Pick and Pay, you find Checkers, you find, this, and you find in another city too. That's a system that work across board. That is one of the reasons I love South Africa, and that is the reason I feel as though if you can maintain a system that will work across board as a country, as an African country, then obviously that African country sure, is one of the best African countries. Yeah, I mean, what do you think on the comment section? For me, a country that works by systems has gotten it. As much as the systems may be failing, let's just say the transportation system, you may have ups and downs, but when it works across board, for me, that African country is getting it right. Hello guys, good morning.
Welcome back to my channel.
This is the last day of our holiday in Cape Town, and I'm just in the hotel. We packed our things already. We're about heading back to
breakfast.
Rustenburg, yes. But we're going for breakfast first. Hello, Jachi. You're good. Good girl. Hello. Hi. Hello. Morning. So my husband works in healthcare in South Africa, here in South Africa, and I know how the healthcare system is here in South Africa as a Nigerian, and not to compare, but comparing, and with other African countries. Healthcare in South Africa is very good. Healthcare in South Africa is very, very good, honestly. As much as people always have, lows and high moments, something to complain about, the healthcare in South Africa is good. And not just that it's good, the response, the healthcare response, if you want to even compare it with the NHS, how much you wait for you to, get medical services compared to other countries, is something to write home about. I really, really appreciate that about South Africa. And I like the healthcare system. I like the way the system is. I like the way the personnel handles the thing. Even though I will say that when you want to compare private and government services in South Africa, there may be a little bit difference, but the difference is not a lot. So that's the system I'm talking about. The healthcare system, when you go into government, you know that maybe you may have a little bit of wait on the queue and wanting one or two things, okay, but it's something that is very, very endurable compared to probably the private. However, you know that the private, you have to be able to pay, or you have an insurance that is covering you to go to the private. So that their healthcare system is very good, and that's it goes across board. I don't need to mention, but obviously you can see if you go to One Net Care in hospital in Gauteng, and if you go to One Net Care hospital in Western Cape, it's the same thing. If you go to maybe Life Hospital in KwaZulu-Natal, if you go to Life Hospital in Mpumalanga, it's the same thing. So the system, you see, healthcare, say Netcare, they have their standard, Life, they have their standard, and so on and so forth. That's what system is, a system that can work across board. So that's why I still maintain that it's one of the best African countries, if not the best, but one of the best. Maybe the best, maybe one of the best, but it's up there, okay? Their education system, I will not stop talking about. Even if I exit this country tomorrow, I will say that I learned a lot from studying in a South African university, and I appreciated their education system. And obviously, the yardstick is comparing it to what I got in Nigeria. What I got in Nigeria was good. Of course, it molded me to be able to face what I got here in South Africa. However, I would say what I got in South Africa, the system, the standards, you know, the organization is one thing. The way you kind of, oh my God, I loved University of KwaZulu-Natal here in South Africa. I love the way they organize the lectures, the everything, the way the classes were handled, the way, you know, just the system generally. I can write a book on South African system, especially their education system, their health system, and transportation system. And yeah, one or two systems may not be what we want it to be. Okay, we are hoping for the best. Obviously, that's why I said, you know, we may be lacking generally in one or two areas, but across board, I would say that their system is something to write home about. So tell me what you think on the comment section. And here, I am not here saying, some people will say, oh, stop comparing South Africa and Nigeria. Man, I'll compare what I have. I'll compare with what I have. I'll compare. Comparison is good so long as it's not done in a bad way. Comparison will definitely, you know, quicken people to do better. You know, I feel that if most African countries run the way South Africa runs currently, I don't think most African migrants will come to South Africa. Most migrants will be in their homes, and people will say, oh, go and fix. Anyway, yeah, that's the aim of the whole thing, going to fix the countries, you know, as Nigeria, going to fix Nigeria, you know, Zimbabwe fixing their country, Kenya, Malawi, Ghana, and so on and so forth. But I mean, how are we going to fix our country if we are not even talking about it? Okay, so me talking about it here is me, you know, bringing awareness for possible fixation. if there's something like that, you know, for the possibility of it being fixed, we have to talk about it. So yes, I know that things are somehow generally in the whole world right now, but I believe that we all as Africans, we are hoping that Africa will be good. Africa will be of standard. Africa will be on par. Honestly, if Africa is good, most Africans will not be migrating to the West. And how are we going to make it good? We will say, oh, let's all go to our various countries to fix it. Anyway, the point is, we have our government to help us. The government should do their due diligence. If someone is elected into office and they promise, oh, I'm going to raise how many structures, I'm going to give on them, you know, help resolve unemployment, let them do what they were voted to do. That is how we are going to fix Nigeria, Ghana, even South Africa, every African country, by the government doing what they were elected into office to do, not by embezzling funds. A lot of things are going in Nigerian, politics and Nigerian government right now. Tell me if you want us to touch on those issues in Nigerian politics, and whatever you think we can talk about, any topic or any discussion, just put it on the comment section. Say, Olivia, let's discuss this on a live chat or on a video. Just share your thoughts with me. And what do you think about my thoughts? What do you think about my opinion? I know my opinion is valid, but share your opinion with me on the comment section. And if you're not yet subscribed, please hit on the subscribe button, comment, like, share your thoughts, and I will really appreciate it. And at this point, obviously, on our holidays, we are on our way back to base, and we enjoyed ourselves. And then, yeah, it was a good one, honestly. It was good time to unwind. The kids were tired, and we were all tired, and it was a good one. Thank you so much. Subscribe, share, like. I think I've said this several times. The girl, I think Mama was just like my Igbo people will say, or Nigerians will say, or people will say, whatever that has a beginning will definitely have an end. Everything that goes up must surely come down. Which other one? All the quotes, I'm just remembering them. I'm just saying this to say that our holiday has finally come to an end. And say hello, Judge. Say hello. Did you have fun? Did you enjoy your holidays? Say yes, I had fun. You didn't enjoy it. Did you enjoy it? No. Did you enjoy Cape Town? You didn't enjoy Cape Town. Do you want to come to Cape Town again? No. You don't like Cape Town. Do you want to go home? You want to go home? Really? Where do you want to go? Home. Did you like the beach? Did you like Table Mountain? Did you like seeing the fishes? You saw the fishes? Yes, fishes. Did you like the fishes? You want to see more fishes? Yes, that means you enjoyed it. Say hello, guys. Say thank you. Say I enjoyed it. Say I love Cape Town. Say I love Cape Town. I will come again. By the time you come to Cape Town, we come again. You may be grown up, right? Right? But I'll show you pictures. Nice pictures that I took you. Okay? Yeah. Say bye bye. Okay. Yeah. Go sit with your sisters. Go sit. Go sit with Mama and Chigo. Take your paper pick. So these ones are busy reading, either reading or they bought some books. They are busy reading or on their tablets. But like I was saying before Jachi came, everything that has a beginning must have an end, and the holiday has come to an end. It was interesting. It was also tiring with kids, but it's worth it. You can't say because you have kids you won't go on holidays, because by the time they grow up, you may have grown old, or by the time they grow up, they might not want to, tour with you. They may have their own plans. So I like to give my children different experiences. So this one has been done, and yeah, we are going back to reality. We are no longer going to come down and eat, breakfast as you want, everything you want, you eat. It was fun while it lasted, but yeah, let's go back to reality So, and keep guys, if you're a pushing. South African, tell me what you like about South Africa. Me, I like the system, I like the weather, I like the people. Yes, I like the people. The people are nice, they are calm, okay? They are not loud, they talk nicely. They are calm, okay? They are also nice. I love food from South Africa. I like culture. I love make some culture in South Africa. I love a lot of things in South Africa, honestly, but it's the system that makes it, stand out as one of the best African countries. Africa generally has a good culture, so culture is a thing that is, across board in Africa. Like Nigeria has an amazing culture. We have amazing food in Nigeria as well. And I know in other parts of Africa, Ghana and other African countries. So we have good food in Africa generally, jollof rice and gari, egusi soup, pap, meat, steak, all those foods in Africa. So Africa is rich with food. They are also rich with human resources. Africans are smart, okay? So I love Africa generally, but you see, South Africa stands out for me because their system stands out for me. Other African countries I hear, a few African countries also stand out like that, but I'm talking about where I've been and where
So
I've
everything
visited,
that
okay?
has
Yeah.
the beginning surely does have an end. And so
Drop
long,
it.
put it in the bin, girl. Yes, girl. Don't litter, okay?
Push it.
Push
Push
it
it.
down. Push it down.
No, no. Okay. Yeah, put it now. Good girl.
Good girl. Thank you, Jachi. So you're welcome. So, like I was saying, 2024 has
It's the
come
last
and
day.
gone. Yeah, this is the last day. How was 2024?
You're doing great, yeah.
It was a very great year.
Yeah.
How?
Hmm?
How?
I mean, you survived. We lived our life, loved it, enjoyed ourselves, and all that.
Did all
Everything.
your most accomplished things did not come? It's hot, yes. Most things we are not accomplished, but
What is the most thing that you want to accomplish?
for me, I'm talking about myself.
Okay. I don't know what you want to accomplish that you cannot accomplish. It's hot, huh?
We are hoping for a better 2025, but we thank God for 2024. Hmm? That's all I can say. So this is the airport, still at Cape Town International Airport roof. We boarded. We are waiting for boarding now. The airport was quite busy. The other part of the airport was quite busy, but this part of the airport is not that busy. So yeah, see you in
So guys, yes,
2025.
this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe again. I'm asking, please subscribe, please share this video. If you watch, please give this video a thumbs up. Okay, it really helps the video. The videos are not doing well and it's very discouraging. Please help me, just give it a thumbs up anytime you're watching. Give it a thumbs up and just share if you can. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And it was just, you know, us on the airplane and about to go. So share your thoughts with me about the whole video. Did you like the video, and what are your thoughts about South Africa? If you've not been to South Africa, tell me guys, would you want to visit? It's a beautiful country, trust